There was a man called David Beecham from All Saints Church, just down the road from where Mags is now. And he noticed that the chapel was redundant, wasn't being used, and he thought it could be used for community purposes. And so we became a little group to try and do something with the chapel within the context of the desperate circumstances of the homeless then in Worcester, represented by the death of John Mags.
It's nuanced and it's complicated, and there are a whole range of factors around it as to why people become homeless. And I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all answer to that. If you don't have somewhere you can call home, if you think about what that means, it's usually warm, safe, secure.
For me, Mags differentiates itself from other charities in the sector because we offer not just food, not just clothes, not just outreach, but it's holistic. Once people walk through that Mags door, that symbol of Mags, actually we're across it. We're across it on all sorts of different levels. We both recognise that we have a passion and a fire in our belly once we've set ourselves a goal, that there's a direction that we want to go. And I think that is replicated now for all of the trustees sitting around the table. There's a real passion. They have the brain, but they also have that drive and that fire in their belly. And that is a very, very powerful combination.
The role of the trustee is to be able to champion the charity, to be able to be faces out in the community, to open up new connections, to join people together, to be able to support the team in what they're delivering. I think what makes Mags different is, what we said earlier, is the fact that we don't give up on people. People can keep coming back. We understand that people have chaotic lives or they have trauma, and that isn't just resolved in a few meetings or appointments. That takes day after day of building trust and talking to people when they're ready to talk about things.
From spending a short time with Mags as a trustee, being able to shadow the outreach team, to see the clothing project, to see the day centre, it's seeing those relationships. I think that's the key thing. It's not just a job to them, it is more than that. They're making a difference, they know these people, they engage back, and I think that's what really sort of got to me to why I wanted to be part of it.
I think for me it's the supporting people when they're at their lowest and sort of making them feel that they're like a human being, that there's someone there to sort of to help them and they're not alone. Yeah, we are able to support people in many situations that other agencies can't, and we're not in the position of having to say, no, that's not something we can do. We would always offer an alternative. And for somebody that is at their lowest ebb, as you're saying, and at the worst time in their lives, which they may have been for a long time, I like to feel that we give them a little bit of hope and a little bit of sense of value.
It's really nice to help people who are less fortunate than yourself. It gives you a warm feeling inside.
The future of Mags, I think I would like everybody in the county of Worcestershire and beyond to know what Mags stands for, and that Mags is there to support homeless people and vulnerable people needing accommodation, whatever their walk of life.
So that's the power of what Mags can do, is that we can turn somebody's life round. However bad it's been, when some homeless charities will say, enough, Mags is still there and will give the second and the third chance and more, because somebody needs to be there for the most vulnerable.